Hey, so this is video blog number 3 on rookie mistakes personal trainers make. I'm going to make this a quick one. I've got my tea cooking away at the moment. I've got an awesome chilli, so I'm not going to hang around, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, basically my third mistake I put in my article for the Personal Training Development Centre was not distinguishing yourself. Now when you go into a gym, what you'll find a lot of times you've got kind of profile boards up on the walls, so every trainer's got their picture, poster, bit of blurb about them, and then specialities. You might have on your business cards as well. I think the main mistake a lot of people make is trying to specialise in too many areas. To give you an example, pretty much all the trainers in my gym supposedly specialise in fat loss, muscle gain, training for athletic performance, nutrition, pre and postnatal, massage, you name it, everyone seems to specialise in it, which is fine, and you probably do know a bit about all those things, but you've got to be sensible kind of in two ways. Firstly, let's face it, you're not going to be an expert on all of those. Most trainers are an expert in one, but there's probably one or two that you are going to know more about than the others. Secondly, it's just not distinguishing yourself at all from the other guys. If you've got the same specialities, then how are people going to know whether to come to you or not? So my number one tip for that is choose one thing and specialise in it. So my thing now that I go for would be female fat loss. You look around most gyms, certainly ones I've been in, and the main target market does seem to be your women from probably early 30s through to about late 40s, looking to lose fat, maybe just typical ladies who lunch, but they tended to be, certainly when I was in London, that was kind of the main market really. So you've got to look around your demographic and see kind of where you think you market yourself towards. That's not to say if you think you don't know anything about fat loss, actually you're a powerlifter, heavyweight powerlifter, or you actually specialise in pre and postnatal, then you absolutely should not go for a different specialist area. You should be proud of what you specialise in, and you should target yourself towards the market that wants that. So yeah, that's a big thing I think, is finding something that makes you stand out. And the other thing with that is that if someone has a look and thinks, oh, you do X, Y, and Z, and so on, so forth, and 10 different things, they're kind of not going to be too confident. It's like if you go to a restaurant, you see that they've got 60 different main courses, they're probably going to be pretty crap. Whereas if you go to someone that does 7 or 8, you think, oh, they're going to do this really well. So if you can pick just one thing and go for that, that's definitely going to help you a lot. Even if you think, actually I do know kind of roughly the same about everything, then get better at the one thing that you think is going to make the most money. Likewise, if everyone in your gyms does specialise in fat loss, maybe you want to go a different route. Maybe you specialise in nutrition for fat loss. It's going to get a different clientele perhaps, or you specialise in fat loss with a side of sports performance. So something to think about. Don't force yourself into a specialist area that you're not comfortable with. Likewise, don't sell yourself short by, if you're actually really good at a few things, then maybe mention that. And yeah, I think if you've got one specialist area, even if, let's say it is female fat loss and you want to train guys as well, if you're a male, if you're in good shape, if people see you training, lifting heavy weights, you're relatively lean, you're going to get guys come up to you and ask you about training anyway. They're not going to go to the fat trainer down the road who says he specialises in bodybuilding, is overweight, looks crap, out of shape. They're going to come to you anyway. So even if you are a female fat loss specialist, you're going to pick up some other clients anyway, just from the way you conduct yourself. Referring back to video blog number 2, if you just talk to people, they're going to come to you with a lot of confidence. So yeah, pick your specialist area, diversify slightly, but stick to your guns, and make sure that you do have that one area that you are kind of the expert in. And when people in your gym think, right, I want to lose fat, they think, I'm going to go to that guy there, and that guy is you. So yeah, that's all video blog number 3. Number 4 coming up very shortly.